idiot with a gun can rob a bank. Robbing a train? Now that's a real feat. So I got this tip from a guy about a train full of federal gold. Runs by a night, minimal crew. Folks call it the ghost train. Some even believe it's haunted. Me? I think it's a pretty good cover. So I've rustled up a posse to go after it. Flynn. Bit on the green side, but probably the smartest of us all. Clearly, I don't keep her around for her fists, but she's got darker talents. The kind that don't bear dwelling on much. Laughing Deer. Don't mind the name. Nothing funny about this one. An exile, even among his own tribe. What he did, I do not know. But I do know what he does, and what he does ain't pretty. Then there's Clive. Kestrel Colt, as the press calls him. Fastest gun in the West, they say. And he don't argue none. He's my protege, and my best friend. Me, I'm Jim Carter, gunslinger, outlaw, first-rate gambler at your service. And very soon, a filthy rich man.
You were right, boss. They barely have any security.
No passengers, too!
I don't like this. Let's call it off.
Go, go, go! Whoever boards the train first gets an extra cut.
There were no tunnels here on the map.
Someone, get a light! I can't see it!
Wait! Can you hear that?
What the hell is happening? What is this?
Stay calm.
Where the hell are we?
I said stay calm, goddammit! Let's dance. Going in, guns blazing. Easy money. Go get him, dear.
I dare you! And I'll spill your guts to show you all the colors of the wind! I will.
Eyes on the prize. Going in, guns blazing.
My, such bravado.
What the hell?
Oh, don't be so surprised, Mr. Carter. I am a devil after all.
Who do you think you are?
The name's Mammon. Thanks for asking. I really have guests here. There's just no one fresh to play with.
You like games, Mammon? Then how about a hand of poker? I win, You let us go and throw something in for our trouble. We lose? Well, it's your call.
So greedy, I'd love it. I'll tell you what. How about I toss in the ghost engine? Just imagine all this power. It can make your wildest dreams come true. Win, and I give it to you. Lose, and your souls are mine.
You want our souls? Yeah, sure. Knock yourself out.
Our souls, Jin? What the hell?
Shall I deal?
We're using my deck.
Remember, Mr. Carter, one deal. High hand wins. Are you ready?
Let's get to it then.
Yes, that's right! Read 'em and weep, devil!
If you think that will make a difference.
And the winner takes all!
You really think you could out-cheat me?
5 of a kind.
No,
What?
no!
This is some kind of a trick. I don't even have a Joker in my deck.
Now it's time to cash in those chips.
Hold on! Wake the hell up, Jin. Come on! Open your eyes. I got us out. That's what happened. Now get up. We need to move. You want to look them in their mouths? Do it later. Now let's move. We can't stay in the snow. We need shelter. Jin, I want you to think very carefully about what you're about to do now. I'd sleep perfectly well. I hate you, Jin Carter. Hello? What in tarnation?
Why am I here? What did you do? Guns. I need guns.
Back in my breathing days, folks called me Old Man Bill. I've seen everything. Done everything the West has to offer. I've been an outlaw, a thief, a sheriff, a bounty hunter, hell, even an exorcist for a while. And now I'm this, whatever this is. One day, I just woke up in that pine box buried in my yard. At first I thought I'd been dreaming. I remembered this vision of a train of death, driven by the devil himself and chugging its way straight to hell. When he spotted me, he started to laugh. Laughed so hard, he woke me up. When I realized I was trapped, I started hitting on the coffin's lid, trying to break free. It didn't hurt none. And being already dead, I wasn't afraid of dying. I just knew I needed to get free. I'm gonna get some guns. Gonna track down the devil who woke me up. Gonna get him good. Then I'm gonna lay me back down.
Listen, we know that devil of yours, and he's one tough son of a bitch. Name's Mammon, and he's done us wrong too. If you're gunning for him, I reckon we should maybe ride together, at least for a few days.
You got yourself a deal. For now. Mister? Whatever you say, kids. Call me Bill. Look, years ago, I stashed some equipment in an old hunting shack east of here. Let's wait out the blizzard and see if my stuff's still there.
You really are something else, Jen. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit. Look behind you, asshole. You're casting no shadow. No one cares if you believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. It's not just you. I feel strange too. I still have a shadow, but it's looking damn ragged. Whatever Mammon did to us in the ghost train, he hurt all of us. But you and Kestrel, you got the worst of it. When it comes to shadows, you lost it all. What else you want to know, Jin? I already told you I was raised in an orphanage. I escaped that and I grew up on the streets of Mornwood till I joined up with a circus that came through town. That's where you and Kestrel found me. And that's it. I never knew my parents. The sisters at the orphanage told me that a lone man in tattered clothes and a haunted face left me on their doorstep. They say that was my father. And I have a feeling that wherever these powers of mine come from, they came to me through him. So, I'll find him one day, you know? When we're all done with this, I'll find him. You're an asshole, Jin. Always have been. And Kestrel had this gentle heart. Something raw and true inside. Nothing you'd understand. I don't know why my first instinct was to save you. But here we are, alone 1,000 miles from where we started, in the middle of freak winter in June. And I'm stuck not with him, but with you. Thanks for standing up for me back there.
Toast to Kestrel, the sharpest and quickest shot in the hard west.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? We don't even know what is he.
Back in my breathing days, folks called me Old Man Bill. I've seen everything. Done everything the West has to offer. I've been an outlaw, a thief, a sheriff, a bounty hunter, hell, even an exorcist for a while. And now I'm this. Whatever this is. After I retired, I lived on this here farm with my wife and my son. For the longest period of my life, I found peace. But it didn't last. One day, an old enemy of mine showed up at my door, determined to cross me off his list of debts to be paid. I killed 7 of his men before the last 3 wrestled me down and held me tight. Then he drew his gun and put me down like a dog. One day, I just woke up in that pine box buried in my yard. At first I thought I'd been dreaming. I remembered this vision of a train of death, driven by the devil himself and chugging its way straight to hell. When he spotted me, he started to laugh. Laughed so hard, he woke me up. I don't know how long I was down there. An hour? A day, a week. The next thing I remember was the sounds of shovels, of you digging, and then I broke through. I'm afraid so, miss. I got no pulse. I don't need to breathe. My insides have rotted away. I'm little more than dust and bone. Yet, I feel this strange power in me. I don't feel the pains from growing old anymore. I don't feel much at all. Everything seems gray, and the world tastes like ashes. Yet here I am. I linger on. I ain't proud of my past, Carter. I roamed around the whole hard West like my boots were always itching to move. Never settled down. At least not till that farm at the end. It's a hell of a tale. But I need to think some about how I want to tell it. In my outlaw days, I ran with this gang called the Cardinals. Oh, bloodiest damn gang in the hard West. I was young and stupid and just fucking despicable. But I loved every minute of it. To hold a gun on someone and know you have their life on the tip of your fingers, it's exhilarating.
That's deer! Shit. They beat him good.
That's enough. We'll be taking that gentleman with us now. Thank you.
Look at what crawled out from under the snow, guys. Another lost soul in Boomtown.
Pleasure's all mine, Sheriff.
See, this friend of yours is wanted in at least 4 states for murdering some big, fat, and famous chief. Did you know about this?
I don't care. He's mine. Give him back now.
You heard that, jackass boys? Did that sound like a threat to you? You sure did sound like a threat to me.
Do we have time for this?
I'm asking you one last time.
Say pretty please.
Flynn?
On it, boss.
Witchcraft! Shoot 'em! Kill 'em all!
Done and done.
Ah! This is bullshit.
Is there anyone else after the head of my pal? That's what I thought.
You both left me there, and Kestrel, and now you're happy to see me?
Who are you and what did you do with the asshole gin?
All of them. I jumped out the window at the same moment when you and Flynn vanished. Landed in a pile of snow. After I dug myself out, a rider in the distance saw me staggering around. Instead of helping me, he took off. Came back later with a whole mob of men.
The orphanage was hell on earth. I swear, those nuns were worse than Mammon's demons. They used to beat up us kids, starve us, lock us up for days. When strange things, started to happen around me, not a day went by when they didn't threaten to burn me as a witch. You want to know how I escaped the orphanage? I burned it straight to the goddamn ground. I started a fire and ran off in all the chaos. I was barely a teen then, but I still hear the screams of those habit-wearing bitches. I hope some of the other kids got free too. But I don't regret that one damn bit.
Something is deeply wrong with you if you think you can just casually ask me about my past. Riding together, even killing together, does not give you that right. Even if I wanted to share my story with you, you could not possibly understand it. You are a stubborn one. Fine, I will speak. I come from the people of the Great Plains. Once, we were free. The horizon was ours, and we belonged to the earth and the sky. Everything was in harmony for generations untold. And then your people came. That was the only choice, and you know it. Not enough? You want more? If you think I am angry, you should meet Maka. His fury at the settlers who invaded our lands knows no bounds. He started a movement that spread among the tribes like a prairie fire. He called for our people to use any means at hand, even the foulest of powers, to drive you out or destroy you for good. The worst of our people flocked to his banner. They called themselves the Shadow Dance. I am no longer proud of it, but for a while, I rode with Maka and was part of his Shadow Dance. I bled for him, I killed for him, and when he asked me to do something unspeakable, I was all too eager to sacrifice my honor for him.
You're welcome. Now, do you know how to leave this damn valley?
So, we murder all the trash in here. What then?
First of all, we need to get some of that blue dynamite. Yes, that might mean we need to clear out these marauders here.
Then we take the explosives to the block pass, and boom! We got a way out.
Let's move.
Looks like they know we're here.
Easy money.
You're in for a ride.
All right, everyone. Get back.
That explosion was wild.
Keep it down. Won't take much to start another avalanche.
Once we get out, what then?
Go after the ghost train.
Fucking mammon. He suckered us in and then cheated us cold.
We'll track him down. We'll get back everything he took from us, and then we'll send him back to hell.
Big words, Carter. But that's what you've always been, right? Big, empty words.
Clive? Is that you?
This is some kind of a trick. Kestrel cult is dead.
That'd be awfully convenient for you, wouldn't it? We are done with the easy way now.
It was Clive. Kestrel Colt. A friend. We used to ride together. We thought that Mammon killed him. Maybe we can still save him. Thanks for standing up for me back there.
That thing is not our friend. Not anymore. Whatever happened to him on that train changed him. From now on, we'll need to keep our eyes open for this shadow of Kestrel cult. We're looking for information regarding a strange train. Heard about anything like that?
I never heard of any Calla Calla. The town must have been raised after my time. These people here look pretty scared. Whatever happened there must have been serious. You know good advice when you hear it. Good.
My name is Clairlish. You won't find a better tracker here in Oregon. I know all the tracks and off-roads. I'm also a good shot, and the people of the villages accept me. Heard you're looking for a guide?
Said like a proper white businessman.
Fight. Fight what? With what? Fight the world? Fight the time? Fight the history? Let me say it to you loud and clear. You will lose.
That's right, Carter. Follow me. And win. Have you heard about the great leader Diving Bird? Everyone from every nation respected him, even your people. Rather than call for war, he worked for peace. He inspired people to hope that we might one day learn to put our conflicts behind us. He was a fool. As I said, Diving Bird was a fool. There is no coexisting with the settlers who ravaged our land and slaughtered our people. You are a sickness that will one day poison the very earth. Maka saw this. So, he sent me to kill Diving Bird. And I did.
I love driving with the Cardinals. But it came to a bad end. Our leader, Jacob, took this old book off of one of our victims and started reading it. First, he only joked about it, but then he started to quote stuff from it. Try some things with people we robbed. At the time, everyone thought it was hilarious, me included. One night, me and the Cardinals were taking it easy in this little town, spending some of our hard-robbed cash. Jacob was bored, so he broke out that damn book of his and summoned something awful. It set the town on fire and started slaughtering the townies as they came screaming out of their beds. Half of us embraced what happened. They just went right along with it. The rest of us, including me, scattered and ran.
I come from the northwest coast, where my people hunted whales and deer. We were prosperous and peaceful, and rarely had any trouble with any settlers. But that was before the Elk Rat Massacre. One of your wealthy men became interested in our land, rich in trees and pelts. He tricked the local settlers and the army soldiers at a nearby fort into turning against us, providing false proof of our supposed crimes against them. He also bribed a man from another tribe, Singing Fish, to live among us and sow trouble. That was our only option.
You don't understand. This is the Shadow Dance. I used to run with them. Dangerous warriors. Their leaders use forbidden witchcraft to strengthen them. I would avoid them if I could. And you should too.
You're still here, I see. That's very honorable.
We just really need to talk with that precious wise woman of yours. Tell us what you've learned.
The situation's as follows. The dancers are holding La Naet here, chained to a sacred stone.
The fuck are these maniacs doing here anyway?
They're performing some sort of ritual, channeling La Naet's powers through this pillar to influence the weather.
Wait a minute. So it's the Shadow Dance who's behind this crazy June winter?
It seems so, Jin Carter.
Then we shall end their weather shenanigans once and for all, too. Carry on, Claylish.
The way to the pillar is rather straightforward. But if we get the chance, we could loot the stash where Shadow Dance is keeping La Naet's artifacts.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd love to go do...
Yeah. Unfortunately, hunting for trinkets is not our priority, Flynn. Anything else we need to know?
Most of the shadow dancers are resting, so we will surprise them. Despite that, you shouldn't underestimate these warriors, Jin Carter. They are fierce, and bent on banishing your people from this land.
Point taken. We need to get in and out before they manage to regroup. Let's go. Clock's ticking.
Done and done. Set me loose!
You wanted to see me angry? Here I am. I'm glad you're good. I came as soon as I could. I'm sorry for this deception. I needed help, and help is not something you get easily in the Hard West. So I lied. Luckily for you, my people's wisdom might prove useful in your hunt for the demon. Good choice, Carter. Let's get Lala Na'et back to the village. You can ask your questions there. And believe me, you'll get your answers. Uktenau is a great snake as large around as many tree trunks, with horns on its head and a bright blazing crest like a diamond on its forehead, with scales glowing like sparks of fire. You tell me if this legend reminds you of something?
My people also have a legend about the horned snake. In our stories, he could take on the form of a man to seduce people and twist their minds.
I know their leader, Makar. I met him once. A sour man. Ready to burn and hurt everything and everyone for his revenge. My people treat him the way he should be. As a traitor of everything we believe in.
Are you kidding me? You're saying that there's some kind of, I don't know, a Hellgate station and that I can find it? No way.
Right. I'm bearing some train waste. Great. This whole thing is getting more and more ridiculous with each passing day.
So, interested in the ghost train, are you? We should definitely compare our notes. As for my name, I have many. For now, Lazarus should suffice. After all, even St. Peter used to be known as Simon before he met the Lord and was born anew.
Remember that wealthy trader I was talking about? He kept plotting against us for years. In the end, violence broke out. My people clashed with countless soldiers and settlers. Over 1,000 people died, including most of my family. How did I survive the battle that slaughtered my family? I ran away, leaving my family and friends to die. After wandering lost for days, I found shelter with distant cousins. I was only 10 years old then, and I still remember the smell of blood and gunpowder filling the air.
You want to know more about me? I'm not worthy of your scrutiny. What I'm after, that's what's important. Solomon and I are deeply invested in all things supernatural. Though we come at it from different angles. He's a man of science, but me, I only care about keeping things in balance and revealing them in their own time. Where were we? Right. Balance. That's one thing the Hard West has lacked for a long time. But lately it's gotten so bad you can't even count on death, much less taxes. Just look at you, Bill, for instance. If death can't hold sway over people anymore, then what's ever gonna stop them?
According to the refugees, ghost train passed right through the town. Be prepared for all kinds of bullshit.
What the hell does Mammon think he's doing with that ghost train? Running around, waking the dead? Ain't we earned our rest?
Seems like the train passed through all right.
And here come the dead ones, those revenants.
They're nothing more than armed carrion, risen by the passage of the train.
Look, this must be where the survivors barricaded themselves.
We need to get to them before those revenants.
Just in case, we could also secure some resources.
Let's go.
I will not stand idly.
Roll the dice, Calvin. Dodge this!
All right. I can't go on.
Too soft.
Well, what do you think? You'll be able to, I don't know, magically track this asshole?
Told you so many times, Carter. This isn't magic. I seriously have no idea, Jin. I could feel the residue of Mammon's power here, but to do the same thing from miles away?
You have to try. Just fucking... Look, please, we have no one else.
I'll do what I can. For now, let's just go. We can't stay here.
Shame about these people. This ain't right. Another thing that Mammon will pay for.
Well, at least I know what the train feels like, what to look for. Once I broaden the range of my esoteric aura, or sixth sense, whatever you call it, I should be able to find our Hellgate station.
New town, new trouble. Ha! Makes me feel alive again.
This is serious. If that pass isn't cleared soon, the people in that valley, including everyone in Boomtown, won't survive that freak winter.
We always have to do these people's dirty jobs. I wonder what would happen if for once we would ask them for help. I bet they would drop everything and risk their lives straight away.
I had some dealings with the O'Kane clan in the past. They were never right in the head, mark my words.
You don't get it. These people are fanatics. If Moses O'Kane told them to set themselves and their families on fire, they would beg him for matches. Treat them like rabid animals and put them down. This is it. The O'Kane clan's property.
Man, this place is crawling with O'Kane boys. Any way we could reason with them?
You do not reason with the devil, Carter. It never ends well.
Amen to that, preacher.
And here's Moses O'Kane himself. Today, through our hands, God will cut him down. End his madness.
Maybe we could also look for that missing engineer. Who knows what they are going to do to him if we don't free him fast.
And don't forget about O'Kane's book. I'd really love to take a gander at it if we get a chance.
Yeah, well, let's not try to do everything at once, shall we?
Let us cleanse this land and cast away the children of the devil with holy lead.
Cut the church talk, Padre. You ain't fooling no one. Now let's get down there.
Steady.
Right. And he smoked the men of Beth Shemesh because they had looked into the ark of the Lord.
Where's a goddamn saloon when you need one?
I've seen objects like this monolith before, scattered all around this hard west of ours. Remnants of some ancient people. If only we had time to study them.
Well, we're here. Lalanaet sent us, so show yourself. I'm waiting.
Spirit Bear. I heard stories about him. Never met him in person, though. This is an exceptional thing, Flynn. Do not waste it.
I know of you, God. of your enemies and your allies, and all the paths that lay before you. I know that Utena has awoken and is rampaging through these lands, sowing chaos and leaving death in its wake. Know this, I want him gone, and I will aid you in finding him. I am one of the many. I tend to things that have spirits lingering in them. I guide. I grant power. This must suffice. Lalanaet spoke true. I can feel tremendous spiritual power in the one you call Flynn. And I can help her unlock it. You, little cub, will have to unravel the cocoon of fear you've been wrapped in since the day you were born.
No! No way! This little piece of witchcraft I've used to survive is enough. I never wanted this, and I definitely don't want this now.
Come on now, Bear. You can't expect this child to.
No one asked you, lady. I can tell him to fuck off all by my lonesome. Who are you, and what did you do with the asshole gin?
This is the only way you'll ever be able to find him and face him with a hope for survival. This is the good way. This is the way, and no other will ever be offered to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I guess we can't just use a compass?
These herbs. Once you are ready, throw them into a fire burning on sacred ground. Inhale the smoke. This will transport you and 3 others to the spirit world, where you will face your fears. We'll meet again, Shadowless. Go. Face your fears, young Flynn. I'll be with you. When you decide to face your fears, I will be with you, guarding you and your friends. Go now.
Here goes nothing. I recognize this place. Or at least pieces of it. This is the orphanage where I grew up. Kinda. But it's all jumbled about.
Try not to make sense of it, cub. Just walk through it. Fine. Face your fears. I'll be with you.
Easy for you to say. They ain't your fears.
These are the shadows of your past. You need to excise them from your spirit
feel the presence of something familiar. While I'm here, I might as well try to collect both parts of... whatever it is. Let's go. And be careful. This may be a vision, but the dangers we face here are for real. We can be hurt.
Courage, Cobb. Onward!
All right. There's only one me. So the rest of these me's die.
You've survived your vision quest, young one. I'm glad. You're a cub no longer. You can grow now. So grow. Gain power. Use it wisely. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll meet again. Farewell.
Thank you. I think I needed that. Not only to find Mammon, but to face my own past. But enough of this. We got shit to do. I can feel him. It's not very strong, rather like a mist over the horizon, but I know the direction. I should be able to lead us to this Hellgate station. I can feel him, Jen. It's southeast, far away. I'd say Utah? Yes, that's where we need to go, people.
I gotta say, girl, this worked much better than I expected. You heard the lady, folks. Once we're done here, we're boarding a train to Utah and the great town of Black Salt City.
Compared to the orphanage, Mornwood was heaven. On the streets of one of the biggest towns in the Hard West, I just blended right in. And I liked that. Whenever I got into trouble, I had my witchcraft to help me. No one could catch me. Just imagine what jobs and cons I managed to pull off. But folks started to figure it out, and soon the law was all too interested in me. They put up wanted posters everywhere, accusing me of witchcraft and dealing with the devil. Can you imagine? A crazed mob of people searched every nook and cranny of Mornwood to find me. And you'll never guess who helped me escape. A local priest of all people. Guess not all people of the faith are assholes after all.
They did it. The pass is finally open. We can go to Boomtown anytime now.
Remember, Solomon's siphon should be hidden somewhere in the old office. Look for something that looks like nothing you've ever seen before.
That description does not help much, preacher. Wait, can you hear it?
All right, this train won't stay here forever. You know the drill.
We're gonna get Delir's contraption. then split as soon as possible.
And let's hope we won't get eaten while we're at it.
Solomon's invention is worth the risk. Trust me. Let's go.
Eyes on the prize.
That's one hell of a howdy, dude.
This asshole better not leave without us!
They're right behind us.
Hey, everyone made it! Oh, thank God!
Jesus! I'm glad we're leaving this dump behind.
Shadow dancers are not giving up, Jinkada.
That's fascinating. Could it mean they're hunting for the demon's aura too?
Maybe so, but they won't be getting it. I'll gladly spare them some lead, though. What the hell is going on here?
It's mammoth. Sooner than I expected.
Well, 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 what do we have here?
We may not be ready, but we need to take this chance. Let's get to the engine.
To crawl back into the rattlesnake's den after being bitten. That takes balls.
All right, all right. Easy money. Going in, guns blazing. Kestrel! What the hell do you think you're doing? Cutting you loose, friends.
Clive, don't do it!
It's for your own good. And mine too. Adios!
Well, that was one hell of a ride.
This fucking train? Now, where the hell are we?
Half an hour ago, we were still in Oregon, and now it seems we're somewhere in Utah. Man, I hate witchcraft. At least it's finally warm. I used to do a lot of business in Black Salt City. Keep your guns at the ready. Some spring in your steps and smiles on your faces.
Black Salt City. Now that's a real town. Just look at all those people. I better keep my hat low.
Got to San Argent? Stop. Trouble brewing? Stop. Dancers took bridge? Stop. Find way through? Stop. Expecting you soon.
Bartender, a round of whiskey, please.
We get ourselves a train engine and some cars. Then we mount one of them huge Gatling guns on it. And then we plow through those beasts till we reach the bridge.
This has to be the most crazy, desperate excuse for a plan I've ever heard, Carter. But it might be what we need. Such chaos and foolishness may surprise me.
Hartman is a tough and smart bastard. Do not think he's all just talk and charm. Not for a second. Hartman, you crazy goddamn bastard. Looking good. Being out of jail suits you. To pull this off, we're gonna need three things. A train, powerful explosives, and some serious firepower.
This is madness. Can't we find a more rational way to proceed? Robbing a bank? Seriously?
Built yourself a cozy little empire here, did you?
You have a lousy taste in friends, Carter. That's lucky for me. But real bad for you.
Wanted, dead or alive, for murder in cold blood. William McCarthy. Does it have to be this brothel train? Can't we just use any old ride? What actual tactical advantage does this train have, Carter?
Did you take care of the passengers?
I did. Moved our frightened flock to the last car and decoupled it. All that's left is security.
And right on time. Here come our people.
Now all we need is to get to the front and decouple the engine. Connor!
I see them, Padre. Let's get to it.
I'm always ready.
Roll the dice, Calvin. Damn, I always wanted to have my own engine. Good job, everyone.
Ooh! Jen Carter just praised his posse.
You earned it. This one time.
And the whole charm's gone already.
Let's hide this beauty on some abandoned sidetrack. But first, someone get me the conductor's hat. I always knew that this sidetrack would come in handy one day.
Death is important, Jin. Don't you think? Death brings order to life. Just as all things have a beginning, they also need an end. One that we all must face, along with whatever judgment comes thereafter. And the fact that Mammon is messing with something so basic as that is more dangerous than you could know. Ever hear about the Undertaker and his son? Supposedly, those two made pacts with the devil and death himself, then fought for the fate of purgatory itself. Of course, it's just a story. But folks say the Bible's just a book of stories, too. Stories have power, and they give it to those who tell them best.
It's you!
Heard you want your soul back. You shouldn't bother. It's not much, really. Not that sweet. I liked the part about how you killed your own brother. Yeah. I like to circle back to that and slowly suck all the marrow from it. Even if you get it back, your soul will never be the same, Jin. Not after I've...
Yeah, I will get my soul back after I blast your brains out.
But please, be my guest. Keep chasing me. See how it ends.
Something's not right. I don't see any smoke. This place is too silent for a mining operation. We better be on our guard.
This place looks dead. I don't like it.
Yeah. Where are all the workers? Look at those glowing rocks. Doesn't it remind you of something? What did it say they were mining for, actually?
Guns out, people. Knowing our luck, this place isn't safe.
You bunch of old women. We're here to gather the explosive charges, and we're not leaving without them. Let's go.
I'll try.
I remember. Lead.
All right, all right. Show.
Isn't it strange how many of our problems seem to be easily solved with explosives?
I never liked playing with explosives. Lost a piece of my own butt that way. And it was back when I could still bleed.
The kind of people who could maybe teach me more about my powers aren't the kind of people I want to learn from. You know you can trust me, Jen.
So now we're robbing a bank? You are out of your minds.
Everybody good with the plan? It's a simple job. We just gotta get to the vault and grab as much gold as we can carry. After we're done, we get on the horses and ride.
I'd like to add one more chore to this list.
Ah, yeah. Your mystical booze quest. You did mention something.
During the chaos, one of us could sneak into this drugstore and look through storage manifests. This whiskey is here somewhere. I can feel it.
Can't hurt to give it a shot, I suppose. Good enough? Let's go.
Nobody move!
Can I help you, Deputy?
Don't play a fool, Carter. Mr. Brass knows about your plan. He sends his regards. Now drop your gun!
Well, there goes the plan. Guess we'll have to improvise. Will do.
Come on, run! The horses are ready, people!
Gotta admit, that was actually pretty intense. But I seriously hope that this was both my first and last bank job, Mr. Carter.
Yes, I actually killed Diving Bird. But once Macaw saw the outrage this act provoked, he denied asking me to do it. Rather than take credit for this great crime and use it to fan the fires of the Shadow Dance, he cowered in fear of retaliation and let the blame fall entirely on my head. So I ran, and I am running still. What I did, killing Diving Bird, at the time, I believed it had to be done. Even after Macaw abandoned me, I still thought it was the right thing to do. Now, I am not so sure. But I cannot change what I have done. I can only try to escape having to pay for it, like any other thief who cannot afford what they have stolen.
I used to be a preacher, but I learned early on in that career that my goals conflicted with those of the church. Any institution run by men can be corrupted, and the more powerful that institution, the harder that corruption is to root out. So I gave myself a new start, far beyond the grasp of my congregation. I was always a decent shot, but my faith is even stronger. That gift gives me purpose, and I mean to make the most of it. So I roam around, searching for things that skew the natural balance between life and death. And then I do what I can to tip the scales back where they belong.
An advance? Are you kidding me, Hartman? You really are trying my patience. The deal was one heist.
They actually robbed it before us. That doesn't seem fair.
wanted. Dead. Leaders of the Copper Vulture Gang. Here's a list of their names and crimes. Damn, those are some naughty boys. Contact Sheriff Horn.
That face. Can it be? On the poster it says, Biting Ben Donahue. Donahue. Could this be my son?
We're going to Scorndale, people. We're gonna rob the thieves. Come on.
Let's not just go and shoot. Let me have a word with my boy first. I gotta at least try. Ben Donahue, come out.
It's biting Ben, old man. What do you want?
Is that how you greet your father?
Father? Impossible.
Look at my face, Ben. Remember that wooden gun I made you on your 4th birthday? Cut my thumb right here, and you asked, what's that red mark?
But it's impossible.
Heard you've been busy. Biting Ben. Copper Vulture Gang. Should have been a rioter, son.
Shoot them! Shoot them down!
Bad call. Let's get rid of these assholes, and the gold will finally be ours. After we're done, I'll take care of Ben myself. Sorry, Ben. You're standing between us and something we gotta do.
Well, fuck you too. We ain't backing down.
You talk that way to your father?
My father died a long time ago. He just a slab of spoiled meat, walking around in his boots.
I don't want this.
I do.
They might have put me down, but not like a dog. I took out 7 of them before they finally got me. Though it ain't like I didn't have it coming. Death comes for us all, Ben. Mine was a good one. Better than most, I reckon. I hope your time's a long way off, but that you meet it the same way. Good. In the end, I have the most experience here. We've parted ways a long time ago, son. Although not in the way of my liking. It's over and done. Probably best if we keep it that way. Don't cross my path again. Please. Or we'll both regret it.
Story of my fucking life. You're pushing this, pal. Do you really want to piss me off? First the gold, and now some woman on the run?
Soon after I was driven out of Mornwood, I joined a traveling circus. We performed through the whole Hard West with a bunch of wild animals and carny freaks. Those were good times. You'd be surprised how much everyone wanted to believe that my best bit, switching places with another guy as we're locked in coffins, was just some trick of smoke and mirrors. I think the ringmaster, Henderson, he knew the truth, but he never said a word about it to the others. Now I wonder how many of the other performers harbored some dark secret of their own. Anyhow, that's where you and Kestrel found me and offered me good money for help with a con you were pulling off. After that, I never looked back.
The conflict became known as the Elk Rat Massacre. A newspaper in Seattle sent reporters to investigate, and they discovered what had really happened. That damn fur trader got run out of the area, which I suppose was the smallest possible measure of justice. One day when I was 14, an old man named Merca came to visit my cousins and me. According to my aunties, he was always trying to stir up trouble. And when he saw me, he got the scent of it and refused to let go.
Just let me talk to her. She used to be a friend, and she's powerful. She might prove a useful ally.
You people are like corpse flies, following the trail of death.
Sheriff.
If you're after our little deadly bird, you get in line. We chased her here. Got her cornered in this old bell tower on the hill, but we can't seem to get close. This whole place used to be sacred for the Shadow Dance. They won't allow us to pass.
I used to know that woman. She might let us close if she sees me.
A ruse, then. Well, why not? I'd rather see you killed than risk myself. I'll give you some time. Then I'll bring in my boys.
Let's just get to that hill. I'll deal with her myself.
Ah!
It's nothing.
Why didn't you go with me, Woya? Why didn't you run?
I told you, dear. I'm not good at running. Ugh. I never was.
You won't have to run anymore. You can rest now.
The only thing I regret. Only thing I ever... Stay with me.
It is done. Call the sheriff.
If you draw, we'll kill all of you before you even manage to pull the trigger. Think this through. I could kill you here and now, Hartman. I really could. But you know what? I won't. I buried enough of my friends, even such assholes like you. I consider our deal done. Jesus, just look at this thing. 300 rounds per minute. My beautiful baby. We'll hit them hard and fast. Mow through them like a bison herd. They won't know what hit them. Positions, everyone. We're on the move.
Oh my God! There's dozens of them!
Now! Now! Fire at will!
Just keep them off until we get to the bridge! Hold the hay, motherfuckers!
Stand down, people. We made it. Faster! Faster, you lazy bones! This is the final stretch. We push through the camp. Get on that bridge. Set the explosives and run. I want to see you all on the other side, so don't even think about kicking the bucket here.
That was one hell of a pep talk, Carter.
That has to be how they control those beasts. We should check it out.
All right, we can try, but do it fast or not at all, folks. On my mark, go! Y'all seen that? All right, all right.
Now that is how you deal with a bridge.
Sometimes, you can just leave them alone.
And sometimes, burning them ain't enough.
Speaking of which...
Perhaps it's time for us to pen the final chapter in this little morality play.
We find Delir, maybe we can write ourselves a decent ending.
San Argent used to be one of my favorite places to lay low. But that was before those industrious guys took it over. They made it boring.
These are the people, Solomon. Let me tell you, I've seen what they're capable of. If there's anyone who has a chance of stopping Mammon, it's them.
Mammon's like that asshole in every poker game who cashes out before giving you a chance to win your money back.
I swear, Jen, one more train heist and I'm leaving.
I don't even like trains. Why do you think I keep robbing them?
Let's go, gentlemen. A lady is waiting.
All right, listen up. Victor Brass is a ruthless and possessive man. He booby-trapped this beast with a bomb so powerful that the explosion would evaporate everything in a 1-mile radius.
So before we lay our hands on the gunpowder, we gotta open this wagon's back door and get rid of the last 2 cars where Big Bertha is being kept.
Yep, only then we're free to loot the safe, jump back on the horses, and get the hell out. No questions? Good. Yee-haw!
Rest in peace, my ass. Does this look peaceful to you?
The righteous man.
I don't understand why we can't just take over this train. We've done it before.
When I met Solomon Delir, I felt an instant kinship with the man. Did you know that he once helped rid an entire state of a strange psychosis? He lost his way later by dabbling in the dark arts, but one day he was reborn with new purpose, just like me. Working together with Solomon makes the two of us unstoppable. His scientific genius complements my faith and my guns. We can speak with each other on a level few others can reach, and grasp ranges farther than he could hope to manage on his own. It's been an excellent arrangement for us both.
Let me get my bow.
Yet another ghost town. There weren't that many of them back in my days. There's something rotten about this. People of the hard West are dying out.
Well, that was to be expected. But we still need that fucking stuff. So go after him, damn it.
Yeah, won't be easy now for sure.
Kill him! Kill them all!
Get to it, you lousy bastards!
And I still want to take a peek inside this house. Shit.
Carter, it seems like so many people wind up dead around you that you figured with me, you'd at least have a head start.
Well, at least we got the alloy. Let's run back to the old geezer before he dies of old age. Oh. No offense, Bill. He's gone. Delir was kidnapped by Kestrel. He even left a note.
How could this happen? This was not part of the plan.
Damn it, Clive. Why do you have to go and complicate things? Now we have to go and rescue Delir. Let's get to him before Kestrel does something stupid.
I feel strange. This place seems empty, but there is something waiting for us here. I am afraid we are entering a trap. But at least we know we are.
We have a date with Kestrel's shadow people. It's time we settled this score once and for all. We'll go room by room if we must. And keep your eyes open. Kestrel's here, somewhere. I'm sure he prepared for our arrival.
Ooh, someone's living big.
We came here to find Solomon, not for a sightseeing tour.
We could also secure Delir's notes on how to make those bullets. Just in case. I bet he keeps them somewhere safe.
What's the rush?
Not really. You know I'm doing what needs doing.
Let's get you out of here.
Where do you think you're going with my guest, Jim? I never said you're...
Shut up. I'm done with you. We played your little game. We pushed through anything you threw at us, and now we're done. You hear? We were partners once, Clive. We were brothers.
And whose fault was it that?
Fault was mine, okay? I really fucked it up this time, I know. But this is me fixing it. So whatever beef you have with Mammon, whatever your plans, you deal with it after I stop it. After I get our souls back.
Have it your way, Jin. Mammon's yours, but when I come for what's mine, don't try and stop me.
You didn't know him before Mammon fucked us over. Even the way he is now, I trust him. He won't get in our way, not anymore. Now let's get our Mr. Delir someplace safe so he can set to work.
Such small things. And yet these will be the key to set us all free.
You don't get it. If these bullets are able to kill Mammon, I think they'll be able to kill me. So I'm saving a handful, just in case. That was the right move.
business with Jacob in his book scared me straight for a bit. I lit out for parts unknown and kept my head down, working whatever jobs I could find. Took about 5 years of looking over my shoulder before I figured I was safe. At least the wanted posters with my face on them had all been taken down. I got braver again after that, and I got back into the swing of living. I drank, smoked, fucked, killed some, robbed some, but also saved some. And when I saw the chance, I hunted down Jacob and the Cardinals that stuck with him, and I wiped those abominations from the face of the earth.
This is it. Hellgate Station. I feel it so fucking strong right now. It's like, a magnet.
This spirit barrier, it won't let us pass. This is powerful witchcraft. The barrier was raised to safeguard the land that lies beyond it.
The voices. Can't hold them back. No! I will have silence! So angry. No one could contain all of this fury. Come then. Make me your hearth and your home. This body shall be your shelter till the day I die.
Finally, a real challenge. Okay, folks, this is it. The Hellgate Station.
Looks like the damn train is about to leave. We'd better hurry up, Jin.
Look, I think this is where Mammon's keeping the souls he reaped during his last rampage.
I think you're right. Do we have time to do something about it?
The less souls he has, the better. I say we blow this thing up before boarding.
We'll see. Now that's enough talking. The clock's ticking. Keep running!
It's already moving.
We can make it!
Well, who have we here? Made it, despite everything.
I
I came here to offer you help. This one time, let's take on Mammon together. I'll join you under one condition. After Mammon's done for, you leave his ghost train to me. You'll need me. I stayed on the ghost train long enough to know how Mammon operates it. Or at least basics of it. Wherever he takes us, I can take us back. Remember how they used to call me your sidekick? That I was nothing more than your shadow? Well, here I am, a shadow indeed. No, Flynn, stop, just stop. Clive really is dead. I'm just a husk, a living shadow among shadows. There's nothing left of me to save. I was never really after you, Jin. Like most folks, you think you're the center of the world, but no. I have no interest in you. It's what you're hunting that I'm after. The ghost train. When you left me to die on that train, I saw things. Things you only see at the frontiers of your nightmares. I saw them bright and clear. I saw what Mammon sees. How we are to him, you know? And what I saw wasn't pretty. All the human wickedness, when you look at it from beyond your flesh, it is abhorrent. I was blinded by my rage. Let's leave the past behind us and face Mammon together.
Where the hell are we now?
You can never know with this thing. Some kind of limbo.
It doesn't matter. We'll leave it to Kestrel to bring us back once we're done.
Kill Mammon and I'll be able to do that.
Right, that's what we're here for, people.
We fight our way to the engine, and then we face Mammon for the last time.
I still don't trust you, Kestrel Cult. I'll be watching you very carefully.
Duly noted, dead man.
I must say, I expected more survival instinct from you, Carter. I'm afraid I have no patience for stowaways, so consider yourself expelled.
Let's get this over. Hey, you lost
God damn it. Look at you. Want your soul back so bad. Take it then. Take all of them. I believe I'm leaving this place in good hands, though. Who needs a devil? With you around, I'll leave you with one last parting gift. The gift of inertia. So long, assholes.
The moment Mammon disappeared, every bit of life drained out of Kestrel. Turns out that demon was the only thing keeping my old pal moving. And wouldn't you know it, Kestrel was the only one who knew the goddamn way home. But we did it, didn't we? We saved our souls, only to get lost there forever. Wherever there was. But I'm Jen Carter. And I don't know how to lose. So, if I can't win by the rules, then I'm starting a whole new fucking game. Take care of my soul, Clive. I might need it back one day. Go now. Bring our posse back. Bring everyone home. Ah, my friend. My brother. Already thinking about how to deal with this new mess we made. It's your turn now.